Hi there. I'm talking about Coca-Cola today and the effects that it has on your body and give you some insight on the counter effects that it has on your body. I'll give you a little aspect on what Coca-Cola's backstory is. It started back in 1883 with John Pemberton. He actually was a Civil War soldier in the 3rd Cavalry of Georgia. He actually was a licensed pharmacist or a druggist, as they called them back then. He actually started a normal life in Knoxville, Georgia, and he decided to join the Georgia Guard, and starting the Georgia Guard was a normal thing for him until he got wounded. When he got wounded, he got addicted to morphine. And he didn't want to be addicted to morphine anymore, so he actually came up with a potion. And kind of funny word for it, like a little bit of a witch in him. Anyway, coming up with a potion was fun for him to do. So he concocted a little thing called a syrup, a drink, if you might say, with a little bit of lemon oil. He came up with this potion, and this potion contained 1 quart of alcohol, the same potion that Pepsi Cola had. Kind of funny story there. Anyway, he came up with this potion, and Coca-Cola and him came together, and they were 1 in 1. The cinnamon, nutmeg, coriander, lemon oil, and a bunch of different additives were a great drink, and it was a hit. Little did they know, later on, back in the 20th century, it was going to be used to clean toilets, according to Pinterest. Anyway, it was a hit, and the rising prices and everything, World War II came along, and sugar went down, or sugar was a necessity, but Coca-Cola was too. John Pemberton, went his way. Coca-Cola went their way. And later on, 1966 came along, and Latin America went into partnership with them. So when Latin America came along, Red Cross partnered with Coca-Cola, and they said, let's get together and come up with a protein for each other, and let's make this work. So they did, and working together, paired up with other organizations like the Worldwide National Organization for Wildlife and African Organization for HIV and AIDS Awareness. They actually do a great organization called PET, which is using 30% of plant additive to make the plastic bottles, which is great. It kind of takes away from all the bad stuff that adds to their product. The one thing that adds to their product is 10 teaspoons of sugar goes into 12 ounces of every drink of Coca-Cola, and that's regular Coca-Cola. I'm not talking about diet. 10 teaspoons of Coca-Cola goes into every 12 ounces of their soft drink. That's going into every soft drink, which is, if you're giving it to your child, that's actually going into their body as well. So when he came up with this drink, he was actually getting over the addiction of morphine. And if you actually chew on a cocoa leaf, it's actually pronounced K-O-C-A. If you chew on a cocoa leaf, it actually gives you the same effect, get this, as cocaine. Yes, cocaine, people. According to Sapien Labs, Sapien Labs, it gives you the same addiction or stimulant, which is relaxing the body, calming your mind, as cocaine. So you can look that up. It's true. Anyway, he was just trying to move on with his lives, and we were too. And he was trying to figure out how to get over this addiction. And anytime you have a migraine, they always say, drink a Coca-Cola, it will help you relax. Now you wonder why. Anyway, later on, Coca-Cola came under some allegations when they were using the production of Dasani water. And that was due over in India, due to the fact that Dasani water was used in the production of groundwater, and groundwater there has a lot of pesticides in it. So that was, according to the Corp Research Organization over there, was because of pesticides. So they didn't want to reach out into Europe yet. But they did already go into British, over into Britain, and British, I don't want to say British people. Britain did not want to drink that water. And actually, the local news did a pull out on Dasani water. So look that up. The other thing is, our school systems right now are looking into the revamp of some of the school systems putting vending machines with sodas in them for our school systems. And a lot of that is due to the U.S. Drug Administration. A lot of the schools with the public health and dietitians and nutritionists, they look at the frame of how kids' behavior and things react to food. And that's actually kind of what's interesting with the Child Nutrition Act and the U.S. Department of Agriculture. All of their food comes from them, and we have to look at that as well. So when food comes in, it has to be through diet. The high school only gets diet soda, teas, and vitamin water. And there was actually a petition that was put out and through the Drug and Food Administration, and that was actually denied to have flavored water and diet soda put out because of the fact that it said that it had minerals and vitamins in it, and the aspartame in it. It's not safe. So they're looking into that as well. I hope this has been enlightening for people to look into as safety reasons. A lot of things when I did this was enlightening for me. I know I've gone over my time limit, but this has really been enlightening and eye-opening for me. Every hour that you drink a soda, you give a little bit of time of your body. 45 minutes, dopamine production goes up in your body. So you have 45 minutes after drinking a soda, dopamine production goes up, and then your body crashes after an hour. So you have to think about what you're doing to your body. And then then your body needs more sugar to just keep going. So even after a month of drinking soda every day for 7 days, you're gaining 4 pounds. So it's just something to think about. I hope this has been enlightening. I hope you enjoy the video. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment and I'd be more than happy to answer them. Bye.